Welcome to another episode of SSF, Shaw Sports and Faith, and we getting right into the video. Is Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, a good coach? Is Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, a good coach? Now, Deion Sanders, who calls himself Coach Prime, which basically, when he was playing football in the NFL, when he was, a superstar NFL, one of the greatest cornerbacks, if not the best cornerback ever, one of the best NFL players, if not right up there with the best. He called himself Primetime because he talked the talk and he walked the walk. So he could do both. And he was extremely fast. He was extremely electric. And then the boy could dance and talk that noise. And he was the type of cornerback that he would shut down the receiver. But not only would he shut down the opponent's star receiver, but he would shut down that whole side of the field. If he anywhere around that ball, he's intercepted it and taking it back for his team a touchdown. So he would take one side of the field away from the opposing team, the quarterback, and where he can only throw the ball to the right side because you ain't want to take a chance of intercepting the ball and turning the whole game around with momentum. But also, if you punt the ball this way, the ball was so fast, so electric, so quick, he would take the ball back, giving his team a chance to score without giving the offense the ball. And again, he's going to celebrate it. He's going to show it. He's going to dance. And then when he get in front of the camera, he's going to talk. That boy is charismatic. He knows what to say to get people to all, following him. So he took that same thing in coaching, which I didn't know about him coaching in high school or nothing like that. But when he came to JSU, he talked that talk and he delivered. He came there first year in 2020, 3-3 in a short season. Second year, 2021, 2022, after he got some recruits, got more of his players in there. They went 11-2. And 2022-2023 season, he was able to get the number 2 player in the nation, and Travis Hunter, an athletic dual threat who could play offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball, just like himself. His son, Shedeur Sanders, played really well, outstanding, and they were able to go 12-1, winning the SWAC championship but losing the bowl game. And then he took his talents to Colorado. Now, I did a video telling you how I didn't like that. Y'all can check that video out. But he took his challenge to Colorado, and he came out talking that talk again. And I'm going to let you listen to some of the stuff he said, and then I'm going to come back with my commentary. Check this out.
Win this championship. We're going to do that. But then shortly thereafter, I just want you to know, I'm coming. Not to compete, but to win. Not to show up, but to show out. Not to be amongst the rest, but to be the best. I'm coming. I'm flat out coming. This is real. This ain't no ESPN or this ain't one of the networks you just happen to see me on. I'm right in front of you. You know why? Because I'm coming. I'm coming to restore, to replace, to re-energize. Some of y'all that are salvageable. I'm not going to lie. Everybody that sit their butt in the seat ain't going to have a seat when we get back. But I'm coming. I started, and we're going to go dominate, then we're going to work. I'm coming to work and not to play. I'm coming to kill it and not to kick it. I'm coming. So you got to understand, so when I get back, there ain't going to be no hats, no meetings. There ain't going to be no hoodies on and no meetings. There ain't going to be no phones. I wish you would bring a phone. This has nothing to do with the team that's opposing us. This is about us. This ain't got nothing to do with the naysayers, the unbelievers, the haters, the doubters. This is about us. When we started this journey, we told you it was going to be trying, it was going to be tough, but you endured because it's about us. That man next to you is a miracle. That man next to you is a believer. That man next to you is a go-getter. That man next to you is a dog. That man next to you is somebody who wants this thing. That man next to you is somebody who believes. That man next to you is somebody that got to have it today. We ain't got tomorrow. We got now. We ain't got next. We got now. We ain't coming no more.
Yeah, so that was that on that. I just wanted to show you how he did all this talking. He did all this bragging, which is true Deion Sanders, Coach Prime's fashion or style, his way. But at JSU, at Jackson State, in the SWAC, usually it's similar. You don't get all those top players in the SWAC because for some reason when we integrated, we forgot about our stuff, our HBCU stuff. We forgot about that, so we went on to play what we thought the ice is colder. That's another video for another day. I did that, and now he's in the Power 5 schools. Now he's in the Pac-12. At JSU, you got all the talent. You were starting to even get some players that was going to Power 5 schools to come to JSU. So that automatically gave you a very big advantage against any other SWAC school. So if you could halfway coach, you was going to dominate in there and win, which he did. Well, now you come into a lot of talent is kind of like it's even. Everybody getting all the talent. You're going to have to really coach. You're going to get the talent, but you're going to have to really coach. And he got some talent. He brought in 86 new players through the transfer portal, the recruiting, all of that. And even brought 9 guys from JSU, which is talented son, Shedeur Sanders. His other talented son, Shiloh, who's a safety. Shedeur is the quarterback. He also brought in the dual threat on both sides of the ball, really talented, Travis Hunter. So he brought in 9 guys from Jackson State. So this guy brought in a whole new team. This is when none of the players from last year. Y'all think he only had 1 player from last year? He brought on a whole new team. And then they beat TCU, who lost 17 guys. Wasn't nothing like they were the year before when they played Georgia and got slaughtered in the national championship game. They was nothing like that. So they were able to beat TCU in a close game. And then he started talking noise after that. Do you believe now? No. Just going at this reporter. Do you believe now? He talking his noise. Then they beat the Nebraska team, which is a team that sucked. Beat them down. Then you turn around and beat Colorado State, which that coach was talking noise, which people were jealous because Deion, other coaches was jealous, because Deion getting all this fame, all this love from the media outlets, ESPN, Fox Sports, all of them showing this man love when he hadn't accomplished nothing in college, but because of his celebrity, everybody was flocking to Deion. All the celebrities was flocking to Deion. Forgot about the HBCUs. Let's support Colorado. The man got all kind of commercials, everything, when he hadn't done anything at Colorado. He just getting it because of his celebrity, his charisma, and his way to show off in front of the cameras. It's showtime in front of the cameras, which is why he calls himself Coach Prime. So they won 3 games. He was looking like he was going to be a great season, a Cinderella season. But then it started to show when they played Oregon, and then they got beat down. And then they lost 8 of their last 9 games. And then it was some questionable coaching decisions on him. When you had an offensive line that struggled a lot, instead of running the ball and throwing some little short passes to help out the offensive line, you passed the ball about 75% of the time, trying to get your son look like, to me, the Heisman Trophy. I can't hardly blame him. Your son on the team, I understand to a certain extent, but you got to help your son out by running the ball more, by throwing little short passes more, just doing some things different within the offense. And also they're trying to throw long passes, or 10 and 12 yard passes where you need the offensive line to block, which really not good coaching decisions. So he made some questionable coaching calls, which was on him, and really just trying to get his son the numbers up. It seemed to be about his son. It's about his son, which a guy came out and said, man, there's some selfish stuff going on, a player on the team. So we're wondering, is Deion really a good coach or not? And people like, oh, we ain't got no good offensive line, what you expect. True, he might not have a good offensive line, but like I just told you a few minutes ago, he could have helped that out and probably got another 3 wins by changing his offense up a little bit better, doing some little things different with coaching. So we wondering about him because he's getting all this love, all this fame, all this stuff when he hadn't really done anything at this level of coaching when you come to the Power 5 schools. They're great at Jackson State because he had all the talent. Let's see what you do here. So to me, I don't know if Deion is a good coach or not. To me, he's a great motivator. Man, outstanding motivator. This dude can do motivational speeches anytime because you see how he talk. Man, he make me want to go out there and play. But is he a good coach when it comes to X's and O's? Is he a good coach when it comes to making adjustments? Is he a good coach when it comes to developing players and helping them be better? Is he a good coach with putting coaches around him that would help players develop and get better? That's remained to be seen. This year was kind of a failure. He went 1-8 last year in the conference, went 1-8 again. Did you make money would you make money for the school? Of course. He made plenty of money. Great motivational speaker. Great charismatic. Man, he's going to bring money there because of his character. But with his charisma and his flashiness. But can you win with your coaching? Also, it is one of the top penalized teams in the country. Part of that was on coaching. So it still remains to be seen if Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, is a good coach. And I'm probably going to take some flack because if you're a black man, you need to be all up on Deion. A lot of people praise and honor this man like he's a god. But a lot of people don't tell the truth of what they see. They just look over all that and say he's a great coach. But other people, they criticize. Man. And that's making somebody like a god to me. So guys, tell me what you guys think. Comment, like, share, subscribe. I always like to end the video on a positive note by saying peace and love.